to my YouTube channel, guys, and hi.
Hello.
Okay, so today is Reaching Out Friday. Is it?
It is.
Okay, so today is Reaching Out Friday, and like I Ella said in the previous videos, today we'll be talking about very important topics. So it's like amazing and educative at the same time. So make sure you watch the video until the end. And before I go any further, allow me to introduce my very own people. Valupua, yeah. So when I'm saying Valupua, these two are one of those people. So this is Elsie.
Hi guys.
Yeah, that's all you have to say.
Elsie from Cameroon. And yeah, I'm just Elsie.
Okay, and this is Wendy.
Hello, yeah, my name is Wendy and Margaret's roommate from Zambia.
Margaret's friend from Cameroon.
Okay. So today we're talking about forgiveness. Yeah, we're talking about forgiveness. Okay, we're talking about forgiveness, and that's the very reason why these two are here. They'll help me to tell you guys a little bit about forgiveness, but we're not going to go all the way because forgiveness is a broad topic. So we're just going to tackle two questions about forgiveness that we have today. So the first question, guys, is when is the right time to forgive? So I'll start with Elsie. When is the right time to forgive?
Why me? Okay. What do I even say? Okay, guys. I think personally, from my experience, yeah, like I know everybody has had a time to forgive in their life. Like personally, for me, I think when someone wrongs you or someone does something bad to you, like don't just be quick to like, okay, I forgive you, because you just want to forgive because they say when someone does something to you, you forgive them. Take time. Like first of all, for me, you just take time to yourself and think about it. Think about the whole thing. If it's worth it to even keep the person in your mind or be angry forever. Yeah, for me personally, I would just, when I'm angry, like if you do something really bad to me right now, for the first, I don't know, maybe a day or so, maybe I'll be angry for that time, even though maybe in my heart, like that inside my heart, like I've already let go, but I'll still be feeling that thing, like I don't know how you call it, but there's that thing, yeah, for the meantime, yeah, after I've thought about it, and I don't know, a certain peace will just come into me. Yeah, when that peace comes, then yeah, then I finally let go. Then I can say I've fully forgiven someone. But I can't say I've forgiven them and still I'm having, like, if I forgive them, I'll still talk to them. If I can't talk to them, or when I see them and I still feel that there's a heartbeat that comes when you're having someone in heart. Yeah, if I still have that thing, like, I don't know. Yeah, you get, like, if I still, when I see the person and I still have that feeling, yeah, and then I know I haven't forgiven you. Because when I fully forgive someone, I don't think about it anymore. So I think the right time to forgive is when you're healed, like inside you feel healed and you have let go. You just forgive the person, you just let go, and yeah, don't have the person in heart anymore. Like, don't think about it. But I'm not saying when you forgive someone, you should let them do the same thing again. But like when you forgive them, you forgive them. When you see them, you don't think about what they did to you. Like, you let go, you get healed of what they did to you, and then yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but guys, make sense out of it.
Yeah. So she's saying the right time to forgive is when you've healed yourself, so that when you forgive, you're at peace. Don't forgive just for the act, like, okay, I've forgiven you. No, forgive from within and then spread it out. So that's what I've got from what she said. I don't know about you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Guys, don't mind me. I have too many words to just say one thing.
Okay. So Wendy, when is the right time to forgive?
When is Okay. For me personally, there's no like certain time that I say, okay, now this is time for me to forgive this person. Like if somebody does something wrong to me, or yeah, like there's just a situation going on. Like Elsie said, yeah, you have to find first. You find it in your heart to find that inner peace. Once you have peace within yourself, like you know, okay, maybe you first go through what happened at that time, what really took place. Is it that person who was in the wrong? Were you the one in the wrong? If I was the one who was wrong, I'll go through the whole conversation like, oh, okay, I was wrong there. Maybe I'm the one who needs to, forgive myself first before I go to the other person. And then if the other person was wrong, I go through what they said. I'm like, okay, so this is what was wrong, and maybe this was what provokes the situation and all that kind of stuff. But as forgiving, once you find the inner peace within yourself, you find the peace, and you just come to let it go. I don't know if it makes sense, but when something happens and somebody does something wrong to you, if you have that inner peace, there's not going to be that conflict within yourself of why and all that kind of, I don't know how to put it, but if I have the inner peace within me, it's very easy to forgive somebody. You'll be like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it just goes. But basically, I don't know how I'm gonna put it, but just basically that's it. It's just about the peace. If you have peace within yourself, forgiving is not a hard thing. When somebody does something bad to you, because you're peaceful inside, because you want to maintain that peace of, because when you're angry with somebody, what happens is you feel so much conflict in your heart. You feel like something is squeezing your heart. You're like,
Feeling. It's like when you even see the person, it's like,
I know.
like I don't know. There's just that thing when you see the person, but when that thing goes, then you know that okay, now my heart is at peace. Like I've forgiven you. Yeah. Not just to say that I forgive you, but still in your heart when you see the person, and then that thing comes back, or whenever you see the person, in your mind just quickly takes you to what the person did. Like, yeah.
And the thing with not forgiving somebody is it's not the person who's gonna be hurting, it's you. Like it's always you hurting. You're like, why did I meet that person? Why did I meet that person? Like, why this person again? But the person will be like, whatever. And you inside you're like, there's hell happening in there. You're burning with anger. So yeah, forgiveness, just when you forgive somebody, there's that peace within yourself. So it's very essential. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope you guys have got the sense from what I've said.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, because it's very important to forgive. It's not for the other person, it's for you. Like they've said, it's for you to be at peace and to continue being at peace with yourself. Yeah. So make sure you forgive. It doesn't matter what happened. What we strive for is to be at peace inside out. So make sure you forgive. Yeah. So the second question is, how do you like move on without making the situation awkward? Like, okay, she did that, you've forgiven her, but still the situation is like, okay, the atmosphere is like very bad. So how do you move on from that? Who's going to go first?
Okay.
Wendy. Okay, no, me.
Okay, let me start. Like for me, it depends on how important that person is in my life. If it's someone who I hold of high value, or somebody who's important, I don't like, there's no that thing of you go and make an official thing, Margaret, I forgive you. But I just go and just pretend as if nothing happened. I'm like, just start talking to that person normally and continue like the way we were before. Like, I think going back and start saying, okay, you know what you did was wrong, and I think that would make the whole situation awkward. Maybe the person didn't even think they were wrong in the first place. So I just go back and talk to them like as if nothing happened and just put everything in the past. If that person realizes it was wrong, maybe they'll apologize. But as for me, if I was the one who was wrong, yeah, I'll apologize. And if it was the other person, I'll just talk to them normally. But if it's somebody who's just maybe a passerby, hi, hello, that's all. Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Let's see. It's my okay. How do I say the right thing? But yeah, it's just what I do. So yeah. So for me, I think when you forgive someone and it's still a bit awkward between both of you, and then I feel like you haven't really forgiven, because for me the forgiveness starts with me. And if I've forgiven myself and I have peace, like, okay, the kind of person I am, maybe it also goes with the kind of person you are. Because for me, the kind of person I am, I'm that, yeah, you know, like, I'm into everyone, let's say, like, not into everyone, but I'm a bit friendly. So if I have forgiven someone, when I see you and I've forgiven you, I will definitely, hi, hello, like, you know, we'll get back. I don't know, it's, if the awkwardness is there, it's maybe because from the other party most times. Because maybe if I give you and you don't give me back once, twice, then I start feeling a bit, you know, weird. But if I've forgiven you, the first time I see you, I'm still the me to you. But if, it depends on the reaction. If the reaction doesn't come equally, then I feel like the person hasn't also forgiven me. So I leave the person to, you know, heal on their own, also get some time to heal. Because if you haven't forgiven me and I keep coming, maybe to you I'm just irritating. But if I come the first time and you behave like that, and yeah, I just give you some time, whenever you're fine you come back. That's how me I deal with my own. Otherwise, when I forgive someone and I've forgiven you, for me, if I've not forgiven someone, it's very clear, you see it, because I'm the, oh, hey, and if I've not forgiven you, I will not talk to you for some time. I just don't want, I want to take time to myself and get healed. Yeah, I want to pretend, because I don't want to pretend and be like, oh, hi, and inside I'm like, if you give me a knife, I'm going to, you know, I don't know. So if I have issues with someone and it's not settled, it's obvious. I think everybody can see it. But when it gets resolved, it's resolved. Like, that's for me. Yeah. I don't know about others.
Wow. Those are very, I don't know, those are very good explanations. And like she said, it's important also to talk from experience. Just don't talk from without. Like, you just say, oh, what. You talk from experience. People understand more, and they say experience is the best teacher. So we learn more as we experience things. So that's just about forgiveness. You've heard their points. First, take time, heal so that you're at peace, and then you'll be able to spread that peace to the other party. And then that's just about it. For me, I think forgiveness on my part, forgiveness is just a decision that I've made, that I'll forgive anybody that hurts me. Because, like, I've made it before I'm hurt, so that even when I'm hurt, I keep on reminding myself, remember what you told yourself, that you forgive no matter what. Yeah, so that you forgive and you're at peace, you continue to be at peace, yeah, with people around you. And then also, like, there are people you forgive and you stay away from. And then there are people you forgive and you keep close. Like when you say, there are those people you hold in high esteem. So like, you're like, oh, maybe it's me who made a mistake. Like when you have a quarrel or something, you have a misunderstanding, you take time, you think, you take responsibility, you take action on what you did, the part you played for that misunderstanding to come about. And then you also analyze the situation from the other point of view, from the other person's point of view, and then you like get over the misunderstanding, and then you keep on going and growing together. But then there are people who deliberately continue to hurt you and hurt you and hurt you, so you forgive them and love them from afar. Like, okay, you keep your distance so that they're at peace in their own lane and you're at peace in your own lane. Yeah, so that's just about it. Unless
and forgiveness just, it's a happiness.
I know, right?
You know, a time when you're supposed to be like,
When you
You're
see
like-
people, you're supposed to, and even you fail to learn from people because
I know.
the person you're holding at heart is the one that has to teach you something. But because you feel like I shouldn't have something to do with this person, whatever they are doing, you just hate from nowhere. Like even if it was a good thing. So to myself, I tell myself sometimes, I'm like, do not let the people you're supposed to be learning from be your enemies. As in that kind of thing. Like don't, because of hate or all these kind of things, it's not necessary. Like yeah. So I just, even though we are not yet there, I can't tell you that I'm there, obviously not, but that's what I tell myself every time, like, you know, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. You meet these people, I think a thing can just happen in 2 minutes and you spoil your entire future. What if you meet the person again and then you have to remember the thing you didn't settle? It's not worth it. So yeah, you just let go and continue.
Exactly. Hope you guys have learned something. Yeah, it's wisdom of the wise. Yeah. So, yes, the wise people from the east.
Yeah, from the east.
Okay.
And us, the one from the west.
Okay. So, okay, guys, hope you've learned. I've learned so much. I'm just hearing what they're saying, and I'm like, oh, that, and that. So I've learned as well here, and hope you're learning to remember forgiveness is a very, very, very big thing that one should do in their lives. Yeah, because people are depressed, people are sick, they get sick, they do crazy stuff only because they are living in unforgiveness. But once you forgive, you keep on living in peace, and then you keep on moving forward and higher. So the one way you reach out to people is by being loving and kind, and then being forgiving. That's one way you reach out to people. You forgive people no matter what happens. You know, where you are with people, there's a bond to be friction, but you keep on, you analyze the situation, you forgive each other, you move ahead, so that together as a community you grow stronger and better. So forgiveness is a very big thing. I don't know if you have something to say about this topic for this week. You can leave your comments, and you can also email me. I'll leave my email address in the description box below. But I'm so blessed. And then I think I'll give a bonus question to these two. Yes, like a bonus question. Like recently I was watching Pastor Cholwe, and then he was saying forgetting is a blessing. Yeah, forgetting is a blessing. So this comes in as we are talking about forgiveness. So forgive and forget. Yeah, Pastor Cholwe said forgetting is a blessing. So how would you say that? As in Elsie, how would you analyze forgetting in connection with forgiving? How is it a blessing to forget when you forgive?
Why you ask you intelligent question? Okay. How is it a blessing when you forget? And when you forgive and forget?
Yeah.
I guess okay, I can lie, but let me tell you what I think. I think when you forget, it's more of a blessing because I don't know, it just doesn't come anymore. Like if you've forgotten, forgetting means I literally forgot, as in I didn't remember, I have no idea, I've forgotten about it. Yeah, if I forget about it, it means like it can never come. I can never see you at that same level, like where you hurt me. Maybe that's where you were the past 2 years when the thing happened, but now we've all moved on and I've forgotten about it. It's just like how do I say, some things that our parents did to us when we were growing as children, we grew up and forgot about it. It's like we literally forgot about it, and we don't remember every time to start telling our parents, do you remember that time when you beat me? You're not supposed to beat me. Like you've forgotten about it. Even if sometimes it will come when you're just chatting and playing with your friends, but it's not like it's in your heart, like it's gone, it's all gone. You just forget about it and you move on. And when you forget, the love just comes back. Like there's nothing to remind you about the hate, as in you've forgotten. Is that's why, like, for us, God is able to forgive us and still love us, because he forgets about what you did yesterday. He can't remind you again, he has forgotten. So there's no way, if you pray today and God forgives you today, there's no way that he can tell you, maybe if he meets you in heaven or you meet him and he says that I forgave you, but remember what you were doing in 2016? Oh, that was bad. He has forgotten. He won't even remind you. Yeah, so like if we truly forget, there's no way. Even if we say that, oh, now we're in good terms, but like if you really forgive, don't even remind the person what they did, because I think about it. I don't know.
I was just thinking, why are you saying my point? Like, what am I gonna say? But yeah, basically it's just like that. Forgiving goes with love, because if you love somebody, love keeps no record of wrongs. And if I love you, you do something bad, I forgive you. There's no point for me to start that day. Remember what you did. As in, I love you, I forgive you. It's a thing of the past. It goes. We start a clean sheet, a new life. That's the thing of the past. We're new. Every day we're being renewed. Because just like Elsie said, if God used to keep, a record of wrongs, say, my child, yesterday you went to sin. Today you've come back again.
Okay, so that was so much sense gathered in one place. Yeah, so I really, really hope you guys got something from there. Yeah, so you have to forget. When you forgive and you forget, there's no need for you to remind the person of the things that they did, and there's no need for you to be reminded of the thing that occurred. So there's no need for the situation to be awkward. Yeah, so that's the blessing in forgetting. Like, you forget, I hate you, oh, this person hurt you, what. Sometimes even when a friend that you love hurts you, and then they come and say, oh, I'm so sorry about that, like, me, did you really do that? I've forgotten. Like, so that you move on to be the better people that you are meant to be, and you bring out the best in each other. Yeah, and you bring out the best in yourself as well. So this was a very educative session. Elsie, I know she's laughing.
I'm laughing at myself, like, did I just speak sense?
Okay. So guys, that's just about it. Please don't forget to subscribe. She's saying like
A small finger.
Turn on your notifications.
And okay, so we'll see you next time. And if you have any idea, or rather you have something that you really want to talk about, or you want us or any of Balupwa to talk about, please contact me. I'll leave my details in the description box below. Contact me and I'll let them know, and then they'll come and give you so much sense. They have so much sense. They are wise. Yeah, they're blessed with wisdom. So that's just about it. Until next time, Mushale Bueno. Elsie, say it.
Au revoir. Bye guys.
Bye.